Ooh, the apple cider tastes so good today. Hey, 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 hey. What's happening, people? Captain Chris Johnson here. Sorry, I'm 30 seconds late. I was talking to the DeGarmo. uh, what is today? I don't even know what. You know what? I'm really excited because a big couple big packages just showed up that I've been waiting for a couple weeks. Took me and a guy to get him in the. Oh, it was a lot of work, but it's there. It's waiting for me to open it up. So I'm excited about that. So I want to say I know there's a lot of people on here today, and I'm still asking about. I heard O-mails are doing really good. We had some O-mails last night. They said they were missing parts. They refreshed. They came back. So if you aren't here and you say your O-mails are working great, that's great. There was 3 people. That was, excuse me, my biggest concern. Willow, and she's on here. Brian, and he comes on here later. And Norel. These are the original 3 people who first announced to me, hey, something wasn't right. So I'm very thankful for that because that solved a lot of problems. So anyway, what's going on today? It's a Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. My mind is crazy. We got Red is not coming on until after Marty. I'm not sure exactly what time. They were traveling. There was an accident. They got stuck in all kind of traffic. So he said, you told me take my 11 o'clock spot. I said, it's too late. I advertising. It would have been horrible because at 11 o'clock pretty much is when the my package came. So it wouldn't work. This is working out perfect. Just got out the phone with Marty. He is coming on at noon. Comfort Contour, I know 4 o'clock. Every day now, 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock. I'm trying to think. I don't want to miss anybody. I'm always doing. I know Roblin Live every night at 8 o'clock. I know Omino now has got a consistent show, but tonight Miriam is going to be doing her first O Connect. So I think they're going to kind of share the space there, which is excellent. We're about teaching, and that's what it's all about. And I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember the times. If you're on here, it was 10 o'clock. Ava, there's Ava. What's happening? It'll be posted. All right, it's already been posted out in the groups. They start talking about Central Time. I think it's 9 o'clock Eastern or 10 o'clock, but I'm not sure. I'm horrible at that. So make sure you check that out. I love supporting people that are willing or trying new things, which is going to be cool. I love that people are sharing the airways, as we call it, which is really cool. You seen my Gianna. Thank you very much, brother, for the super sticker. You know where that's going. There's just a lot of crazy things going on. My last 2 days have been a living. Don't stop moving, Chris, because you're going to get rusty. So I got to keep going, all kind of things going. But I don't have an update right now, but I do want to share some stuff that I was doing. You know, when I first started doing lives, I kind of researched what I wanted to talk about. And then I went into this free willy thing where I'm just going to talk. But I went back to my old ways. Gianna, thank you again for the super sticker again. I appreciate you, brother. And I love your pictures. You've been doing some traveling and all the places you're going. It's really nice. My train of thought is not there. So what I did is I looked up, I think it was called 10 inventions that no one thought was possible. So I start reading now. Some of these you know, but I actually found different wordage. And if you don't mind, let me do this first before I go. The birthdays and the prayers. There's a couple prayers I need some help with, guys. Karen Carden had texted me today, her friend from high school. She's having a major brain surgery on Wednesday, and she's asking for some prayers for her friend, which her name is Tammy Strouser, I believe it's pronounced. So Tammy Strouser, we're praying for you. God's looking over you. He's gonna take care of you. Bless those surgeons and speedy recovery. And I got a horrible message from downtown Cynthia Brown when I was actually on the road yesterday, and I had to stop because it was upsetting. She listened. If you know Cynthia personally, she probably needs some good friends right now. She had lost her godson on Monday. She's taking it really hard. And I don't know what it is. She goes, Chris, that's why I'm not. You don't ever need to tell me why you're not around. Family's always first. I'm always praying for you for whatever reason. But if you know Cynthia, give her a call. She needs probably some some friends right now because she's taking that real hard. And that's how we start the year when my friends are hurting like that. And now go right into the birthdays. Nana Saf, happy birthday. Zhang, Forgive Yang, I like that. Happy birthday. Muhammad Had Bizwa, happy birthday. And Elgra Angela, happy birthday. Get to work. All right. Now I got people texting me. I'm all over the map again. Let me get this going. I'm very excited to get back outside because I got a lot of work to do. But so I looked up this stuff, and I just want to read through some of this stuff. I'm gonna go off screen, so I won't be able to see you guys. I just want to read this stuff. Belly, no, come on, dog. My dog's going nuts. Everyone. Okay, 10 inventions no one thought would be a success. Now I want you to listen to some of these before I throw my dog in the pool. And I wrote these down and I studied them. All right, you guys all know about the electric light bulb, right? Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors we've ever had of all times. People told him that it's not viable. It's never going to work. All right. Do you think Thomas Edison listened to him? He didn't. Imagine if he did listen to him. Okay. That's an easy one. We've talked about that before. And then you go to alternating current, which I'm always been blown away by Nikola Tesla, who came in and really changed that invention and proved this is a lot safer. People said, you're nuts. You're outdated. There's no way this is going to happen. Another one, the telephone. Again, Alexander Graham Bell. Okay. He offered Bell approached American Communications Company, Western Union, and offered them the rights to his patent for $100,000. But company bigwigs balked at the proposal, citing the obvious limitations of his device, which is hardly more than a toy. That's what they told him. That was a naysayer. Thank God he didn't listen to him. You guys know where I'm going with this, right? But I want to read a couple because they're interesting. So then you go into the television, right? Back, let's see, it was 1926, year after Scottish inventor John Logie Baird gave the first public demonstration of a working television in London. Now hear this. American radio pioneer Lee DeForest proclaimed the device a commercial and financial impossibility, calling it a development of which we need waste little time dreaming. All right. Can you imagine that? What would your life be without TV? This guy says, nope. Another one. I know you know where I'm going with this. How about the airplanes? This is one blows me away because I didn't know. The Wright brothers, which you all know, even were negative toward themselves. Okay, the first in 1901, following a few disappointing experiments with the early gliders, Wilbur Wright proclaimed man will not fly for 50 years. All right. A little while longer, guess what they were doing? So they were even their own naysayers. Where would we be without airplanes today? We'd be doing a lot of driving around. You guys understand where I'm going? Now let's get into automobiles. My favorite. This is hilarious. I don't think I've ever said this before. The guy says, the Literary Digest magazine had this to say about automobiles. The ordinary horseless carriage is at present a luxury for the wealthy. And although its price will probably fall in the future, it will never, of course, come into as a common use as the bicycle. 4 years later, Detroit lawyer Horace Rackham was advised by the president of the Michigan Savings Bank that the horse is here to stay, but the automobile is only a novelty, a fad. Ha! Did Bill Ford listen to him? Now, you see what I'm saying? And I'm going to go for a couple more seconds here. Every one of these major things that we use today that we love, someone told them, you can't do it. It's impossible. Personal computers, another one of my favorites. Okay. Life without computers today is almost impractical if you think about it. But in 1949, 1 year after the world's first stored program computer, the small-scale experimental machine, made its debut in Manchester, England. Oh, Red would like that. Manchester, England. A Hungarian-American mathematician declared, we have reached the limit of what is possible to achieve with computer technology. Even as the capabilities and functions of computers grew, the now device had its naysayers with Ken Olsen, founder of a computer company, Digital Equipment. There's no reason anyone would want a computer in their home. You hear what I said? Another naysayer. Why would people want computers in their homes? I bet you know how to answer that question. All right. Online shopping, same thing. They said it was going to be a flop. Let's see, the savior of the lazy people. Online shopping ditches the hassle of hordes of fellow shoppers and seemingly never-ending queues and one-click quick practicality. Anything can be conveniently delivered to our doors, right? But in 1966, the idea seemed doomed, at least to Time magazine, an article titled "The Futuristic Looking Toward AD 2000." The magazine claimed remote shopping, while entirely feasible, will flop. Will flop. Boy, they didn't see that one coming. Time magazine, and I used to read that. Naysayer. Do I got to say enough about cell phones? It'll never happen, they said. Drive around your car and a phone, it'll never happen. And guys, I'm not going to keep going, but this goes on. I'm going to get back to you guys. I don't know if I lost people. It goes on and on and on. So this is words of encouragement I'm trying to let you know. And you probably heard this before, but I want to sink it into your skulls again. Every great thing since the beginning of time, someone said no. No. Jesus Christ, the devil told to Jesus Christ, no. It started in the beginning, man. All right? The belief in people of a dream they had to make life better has been around for years, but there's always people that want to come in and take a shovel and dig away at it. All right? Know this. 20 years from now, and I'll say 10 years, but we'll say 20 years. Hopefully I'm still alive. You're going to see Onpassive on this list. All right. All these people said, no, you got the YouTubers. Oh, that's never going to work. Never going to work. 20 years from now. And that's going to say how it did work, how phenomenal it has been. And look at some of the pictures of these founders, the Cynthia Deerings, Jane Helms, Lori Ludd. She's got her whole, 20 years from now, she can have a whole ranch of Clydesdales. All right. It's about people. There's always someone that's going to hate. There's always going to be people that just don't believe because that's just the mindset they have. I really wish I could change them. But I guarantee you those people, they got a belief in something. I can't believe people actually would go through life not having some kind of belief in something. But the thing is, 20 years of people screwing people over on the computer, online, and I get where it comes from, but we're going to throw that away. We have a new system, something brand new, never been done. Of course, people say it's not going to fly. The Wright brothers thought that for 50 years. No. Telephones, a personal telephone, a personal computer. The horse is not going anywhere, people. Nothing's going to replace the horse. Yeah. We replaced the horse with a lot of horses, but all on one with 4 wheels. Not everything gets replaced. Some people like old school stuff. I know people. Marty DeGarmo was one of them that never had a cell phone. Didn't care for it. Kind of was free. Put your cell phone down for a day. See how free you really are. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I just wanted to talk about. You're going to come across people. Listen, even when we're all over the world like we are now, but bigger in advertising and marketing, there's people that are going to still say, nah, come on, man. They're going to say it. I hate to tell you that, but it's okay. Walk on by. Let them think that way. Because 20 years from now, they're going to be reading, I was one of those naysayers. Man, did I mess up. Look, there's this lady from Papua New Guinea. She worked for 4 straight weeks selling little things to get a position at $97. And Ash Mufareh came back and said, take your money back. We're going to put it somewhere else. And now she's the president of Papua New Guinea. What do you think of that? Now she's living a lifestyle where she doesn't have to work 15, 16 hours. Her family, her legacy that she did, it wasn't just for her. It was to change things for her family. Get out of the rut. You know, there's what do they call it? There's a name for it. People that their history has never changed. They've always been broke. They've never had good jobs. We're going to change all that. We are going to change all that. Okay? Period. That's what Onpassive is going to do. And I just gave you could go on the internet all day. I was searching all day, finding all kind of things like, wow, I never heard that before. I mean, the biggest one I love is Walt Disney. They said, you have no imagination. I love Disney World, by the way. He's got no imagination. And you know, Michael Jordan was cut. He wasn't good enough in high school. Look what someone telling him no did. He drove and he made himself one of the greatest basketball players in the world because of a high school teacher cut him. You see, if you have the drive and the will, you can do anything you want. That's the honest to God truth. The problem is do we have the drive and the will? Ask Mufareh, he's got the drive and the will for all of us. That's why I'm like sitting back like, I can't wait. I can't wait. And I still got people that yell at me. What are you, crazy? You're right. I am so crazy. I'm crazy all about Onpassive because I did the working stiff job for over 40 years, if you really want to be technical about it. There's a better way. Okay, there's a better way, and it's coming. It's coming. And you're part of it. And people are going to say no. It's okay. I got to believe all those people in our history that said no, especially the guy about the car, the phones, the computers. If they would have gave it a little bit of attention and opened their mind a little bit, they'd probably be in a different place right now. Because they had the opportunity back then to invest in things like that. Because they didn't believe it, they didn't invest. And Onpassive, you don't have to invest. It's a company. It's your company. Brick and mortar, offices, legal, staff, support, customer service. And you ain't got to do any of that. It's great. The greatest thing I've ever seen. It's the greatest thing I love. It's going to take me places that I only dreamed about. Literally. Ain't no more. Listen, we're going to change you get 2 weeks a year to go on vacation. It's going to change that. I told you, I can't wait, literally, when this takes off, to say I'm just going to go there and stay until I get tired of it. I'm going to go visit my son in Kentucky with Cody. How long you staying there? As long as I want. I'm not worried about it. And their founders, by the way. Tehran, thank you very much for the super sticker. You guys understand all the stuff you dreamed about since you were a little kid. I believe Onpassive is going to give you all the possibilities that you want, you need, and to help other people. I mean, think about just changing. I got to believe in everyone's family. There's maybe a family there and doing so good. Maybe they got sick, lost their job. What's it going to feel like to help your family member? First, I think you should do that first. And if you got everything going in your family good, well, I'm sure your next door neighbor's got issues or troubles that you can help. Educating the world about a better place. The world has failed us miserably because we failed the world because nobody wanted to take a chance to actually fix things. Ash Mufareh has shown you guys in the last 6-7 months about what he really wants to do. Now, he's talked about it for years, but he's shown us. You guys haven't seen what he really has. And I think you're going to be blown away by that. I was. Some of the stuff he's touched on in the last 4 or 5 months, woof, think about it. Don't make me tell you. You should already know what he's talked about, what he's going to do. Okay? Everything that he talks about is big. It isn't, it's big. And we're part of it. And I love that. And I don't care if 1,000 people tell me no. I don't care if they're my family, my personal friends, strangers. Call me crazy. Call me silly. Call me whatever you want. But I know in 20 years from now, I'm proud right now of becoming a part of this company. I tell you that. Greatest thing I've ever done in my life. And I've done some things. But nothing that can hold a candle to what we're doing now. And we are all part of that. All right. I think I said let me say some hi to some people. Lister T, how you doing? Good to see you last night. Jane Helms, Sergey Jana, Kasi. Chris McNair. Chris, be nice, Chris. Be nice. Casey Zevenbergen, Lori Lund, M. Kaylee, Sadana Nadaz, Cena. You are being nice. Okay. Myra Aquino, how you doing? Don't make me sick Myra on you, Chris. She'll get you. Elsie Patch, what's happening? Yvonne Finn, Gift of Onpassive, Bahaviana Shanker. That's a tough one. Zombie Guy, what's happening? I love that zombie guy. Nuno, Claudine, Amal, Abdi Lasso. Oh, guys, by the way, the club now is, I think, almost 1,700 people. I think just underneath it. Thank you for joining. Seeing a lot of great ideas. Pat Parent, I see you. Someone wrote in there, which I really liked. It was and it hit mainstream with Cynthia Brown. Lost her godson. Money's really not there. And this person wrote, I've worked at funeral homes, Chris. I've witnessed too many people that come in and they can't give their family or their friends a proper burial. This person wants to do something about it. You see? A solution. You know how many people die every day and it's expensive. Sorry, it's terribly expensive. Let's help out. That's another thing you can put in your head. There's funeral homes everywhere. Once the things get rolling and once you have an abundance, give your funeral parlor a call and say, listen, if you ever have anybody that comes in here and can't do what they should be able to do because of funds, please call me. I'd like to help. It's real easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Let me jump up here today. My number one today was Tehran, I believe. Michael Tipton, what's happening? Dane Edwards, how you doing, Dane? Silent prayers out there, guys, too, for a lot of people, guys. Silent prayers. Zinda Travers, Burgith, Deepak Sins, what's happening? Bhavini Shankar, George from Uganda, what's happening? Vulcan Goes, Levy, Mama Ball, Rob, Gorman, the Mad Hatter. If Rob's here, Lynn's here somewhere, I'm betting on it. Patty Parent, a lot of people. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay. This is very, very close. If you remember I was telling you once they get the old mail that function that it really wasn't their fault. It was something that just got stuck because we actually made boo-boos. We signed in the wrong way. I don't care what anyone says. That's the truth. I think he's got it now. Elisa Bell, how you doing? Good day to you too. And he said that was one of the things that was kind of holding us back from taking off. I'm going to give you this way. From what I saw that he showed us, a few of us, a video of the new Connect version. Okay. Vivine Benny, thank you very much for the super sticker. I love you, girl. Let's put it this way. He was just showing Office. If it was so clear and so cool that if you had a hamburger cooking on a grill, you could smell the hamburger. That was how clear it was. You ever heard of smell-o-vision? So there's a guy that wants to create smell-o-vision. I love it. Abdi Alasso, thank you very much for the super sticker. Can you imagine that? If someone creates something called smell-o-vision where you can turn on your TV and if someone's cooking, hot dogs, hamburgers, so you're like, oh man, I got to get me one of those. That's the feeling I got when I was looking at the new Connect version. Oh man, I got to get me one of those. I think billions of people are going to say that because right now, millions and millions of people are using these products out there. And if you guys ain't going to believe it, you just got to have to wait and see it, but you're going to be blown away. Yvonne Finn. All right. I got to get going. I completely forgot my boat and motor came today. That's why I got to get out there and I got to go get my trailer. I'm crazed. Cena, Cynthia Deering, Kushal, Konam, how you doing? Tehran, number one, I said. Amal. Oh man, I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me so I can enjoy all of your your good things, even your sad things. I love every one of you. Check out these webinars that's going on. Don't forget, Meredith is having her first, Miriam is having her first O Connect tonight. I know, I think Minnow's going to share the space, but if not, we're going to go right into there. Okay. I challenge anyone to do an O Connect. Start playing and practicing, but I say bring in new people. But I kind of would, the paid version is going to come out here soon, and you're going to be blown away by it. That's what I really want you to see, man. You're going to be blown away. All right. Don't forget, Marty's following me, and I believe Red's coming on after Marty. I'm not sure what time, but I love every one of you. God bless. Happy birthday. Reach out to Cynthia Brown, guys, if you can. If you know Cynthia close, give her a shout. Prayers for Karen. Friend Tammy Strouser. Prayers are important to me, guys. Pray that I don't beat myself up so bad in that garage. So I love life, and I finally get to enjoy it. It's been a long time. So I want you guys to enjoy life as long as you possibly can. We were talking to a Bushmill. I think he's 24, 25. He was on. I said, how old are you? Can you imagine? This dude's 24 years old, I think. And he's a founder. Boy, what great life he's going to have. Man, if I can turn the time. But I can't. But I love you guys. Thanks for jumping on here. God bless you all. And together we can do a lot of great things. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Marty DeGarmo. You got 3 minutes, dude.